Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here. We have even more Toku news for this weekend. I think this and then the Geo video are going to be hopefully the last ones for this weekend. Not that I don't like having stuff to talk about, but I think we all could just use a small breather. Today's news is about the official reveal of the 6th Ranger for Ryusoulger. This was honestly like the core news I was expecting to talk about this weekend, and then the Beast Morphers stuff was like that scene in Elf. I don't know why I just did that. He's gonna be my dinosaur talking buddy, since obviously I don't have any Ryusoulger toys to put out for this. So yeah, before we got the pictures, we had confirmation that the 6th Ranger is indeed, again, gold for the 314th time. I remember when we found out that it was dinosaurs and not dragons, I was like a little disappointed, because I'm like, yeah, dragons would have been cool, I hope we see that someday. But I'm like, whatever, I get it, they're trying to save Sentai, the dinosaur stuff looks cool, so long as the 6th Ranger isn't silver or gold. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. We got basic confirmation a couple days ago, now just awaiting the pictures. But there is some cool stuff about it. I'll kind of go on more of a little opinion bit at the end. But so yeah, Ryusoul Gold, he's very close to what the others look like. The only real difference being him have the navy color rather than the black, but like the main color of his chest design is the same. He's got like a gold visor and stuff, which makes him look different. Like, he looks okay in this mode. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm sure it'll look cooler once we see non-blurry sketch images and we actually get to see, you know, clear drawings and clear show shots, but he looks fine like that. He's based off of like an aquatic-based dinosaur in this mode, which I guess is kind of cool. But yeah, so that's what he looks like, but he has the Mosa changer, which is like a gun-based changer, which the changer itself looks kind of okay. Like, I dig it, but I'm not like, oh my god, like I don't like it as much as I immediately liked the Gabba revolver. But that's what he uses to transform. Kind of continuing the greatest hits thing. And then he's got a blade called the Mosa blade, which is, it's kind of like a saw blade, which actually looks pretty cool, and you can combine the two. I think that's the coolest part to me, is the blade, and the combining of it. Like, the changer's okay. Like, I kind of was more amped up, to be honest, about the wrist changer return this year, because we have so many weapon-based changes. But then also, the coolest part is that he is going to have a second mode. He uses a what's called a Q Ryusoul. Both him and Red are going to have this. I'll get to Red's in a second. But Gold gets an armor called the Biri armor, which looks really, really cool. This is actually the first picture I saw of it when I woke up, and I'm like, oh my god, that's actually really cool. And then they're like, oh no, this is what he actually looks like, and this is just the armor. But I like this suit a lot. Like, a lot. I think it looks really awesome. The helmet, I almost said the felmet, the face helmet. The felmet reminds me a lot of Solaris Knight / Magishine for Magiranger Mystic Force. Like, it looks like an amped up, more badass dinosaur version of that. So I like this form a ton. Like, I'm still disappointed it's gold again, but for this, it's pretty awesome. Like, his regular form's okay, but like, his regular form is old and busted. This is the new hotness. I like it a lot. So that's super cool. I dig that at least. But also, Ryusoul Red's gonna be able to use this and get his own armor. It's much more like, you know, a jacket armor. It kind of reminds me, at least in this design, of like the way Claw's Charge, or not Claw's Charge, just Claws looks in Kamen Rider Build, but he's got like a different design over here. Like, that looks like it'll be pretty cool looking. It doesn't seem to change the visor much, like kind of like Gold's does. I kind of wish it did. But we'll see about that. Maybe something later will do that. But in going with that, we also have another just on its own mecha, the DX Dime Volcano, based on a Dimetrodon. It's like very fire-based. It looks pretty different than the other Dimetro Zord we've got, and it can combine with, you know, the mecha, like, as always. I think this guy actually looks pretty cool. He looks pretty unique and pretty cool. Like, I've pretty much liked most everything we've seen out of Ryusoulger, if I'm being honest. So, most of the stuff looks pretty cool. Again, I am a little disappointed we're getting gold again. It's mainly because I've talked about this before, but like, 6 Rangers are usually kind of the most unique and cool thing, you know, because it kind of breaks the status quo, and it's interesting to see what they come up with. And we've just had a Gold Ranger almost completely on and off since Go-Onger, gold or silver, but a lot of Gold Rangers. And I guess they just full-on want to go for the Kishiryu color scheme, but there also is some greatest hit stuff in here. His lightning element is there again, just like with Kishiryu Gold, so that's kind of, you know, it's fine, but it's part of the greatest hits bit. But like, I wish that for 6 they deviated a little bit, even if it doesn't even have to be something we've never gotten before, but it would have been nice to see something we don't see as often. But setting that aside, I think the armor mode looks really, really cool, and most of these toys I think look really neat. Like with the red armor, I really hope that this is a series where later on we'll get a full-on upgrade. Like, I miss when the Rangers would all get an upgrade and it wasn't just red, and it changes the suits more, kind of like the Magi Legend ones or the SWAT mode. I would love to see something like that for this, where, kind of like what's going on with Gold here, where it was a really cool full-on knight armor. But yeah, a little bit let down. I'm like more let down that it's Gold than I was that it was dinosaurs, but still I'm really looking forward to a lot of this stuff. These toys look pretty awesome. Again, hopefully we have a little bit of a breather here before I have to come back with more news. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, don't forget to climb the steps and ring that bell to get notifications for all my videos. Till next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.